They paying them. They paying them, man. Paid leave. Russian Perm region to pay soldiers' families for every child that they make, every newborn child. Man, get out of here, man. They paying them bitches, man. It's like prostitution on a high level, government type. Just make babies, man. We're dying over here. Please make babies. They don't want to make babies with them, man. That's why you have some things called. They're running out of there, man. Russian brides all over the place. They're running out of there, man. Man, they could, if they find niggas, they marry you. Of course, they marry you for the status, but they want to get away from there. They don't want to sleep with their husbands. They want to get away from there. You know? Why do you think they want to marry people? They marry people in Africa, man. Shit, they ain't got no money whatsoever. They just want to leave. Give me a card, like a green card. Give me it. Just get the hell out of here. They go to other places, man. I'm telling you. They go to like central. Here, they go there. They go to Central Asia, then they go live there. When you go to Central Asia, what do you see? You see Mongolian type people looking like white people because they mixed up with them, you know? So, like I said, you only have like 4 different type of race castes. You have the one black, which you have the so-called Hamites and the Israelites. You have, you know, those things, but they are considered, you know, just for edification's sake. Like, for example, this. We know that this ain't no slave. Oh, I thought it was dark-skinned people. They look dark. When I saw them here, they look Ethiopian to me, but I didn't look long. So now I see it that they're Moabites. But you have these people, and then you have these types. You know, the pale ones. This look Indian, the hair. This look Caucasus, the hair. You know. Here you have Indian looking type. Here this one. But then you have the Asiatic looking one here. And you have the Turkish looking one here. You know, this one look Turkish also. You know, Turk type of people. If you look at the Turks, you will see these faces, these noses and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm saying, but yeah, you have these types. You have, like I said, look, these are the Caucasian, Asian looking one. This is the Turkish looking one. So, like I said, you have like 4 different nations, races. Sorry, race looks. I'm not saying races. I mean, you know, race looks. You have the ones that look Asiatic, which are Chinese and Japanese. But then you have the other Chinese looking, Asian looking people, which are the Japhetic people. Of course, there are 3 different nations, but I'm just giving you an example of you know, how they look. And that's one. And then you have the Arabian looking ones, the Arab looking ones. We know that the people from Syria are not Arabs. I know that Armenians are not Arabs, but they look alike. Here, Armenians. Armenian people. Look, this face, for example. You see these faces? These faces, to me, they look kind of like Arabs, but I would know the difference. I would look at them and be like, you're not an Arab. Because I can see it sometimes. Like, this definitely don't look like Arab. They look more like Mongolian type people. You know? So, they look a little bit Asiatic. You can see the, you know, the flat head and stuff like that. The broad head, I should say. Flat broad heads and stuff like that. But some of them, like this one, look Arab and Turkish and all that type of stuff. Here, this Armenian look like a Turk, as you can see here. Turkish. Older man. Here, right, these faces. These faces. So, this guy is Armenian, but he looks like these type of people. But anyway, so we are not the minority. We compared to the world population. They're lying to you. They're lying to you about that. And I think I clicked it away. Yeah, I clicked it away. Concerning that, well, what I clicked away is the fact concerning that they're playing with our numbers. They make it seem like we're less than them and we're not as fruitful as them. They're getting paid to stay home because there's not a lot of babies being born there because they can't. And they don't want to because they're poor, and therefore their government isn't keeping them poor. They're the motherfuckers doing it. They're doing it. But even until this day, with all the so-called poorness and stuff like that, in South America, they're dropping babies like bombs, man. Dropping them. Yeah. They're dropping them like bombs, man. Do you know how many Latinos are coming into Suriname right now? Because their countries is fucked up. So they come into Suriname and they're fucking up the country over there too. Man, go look at how these people being treated over there. But everywhere upon the planet Earth, they're letting the so-called immigrants come in, and then they give them better things and stuff like that. They're doing it to the people in Suriname too. So I understand why the people in America is angry, but I also understand why it is happening. Because I watched this documentary. When you watch this documentary, you're going to find out like, oh, that's what they're doing. They're doing it. Yes, because they want to spread the chaos. They want to spread the inequality. Because he said that. He said, we must prepare for an angrier world. This devil said that.
I don't know how it will play out in November.
He does know. He does fucking know. He's a devil. He knows.
But
They have magicians that are telling him stuff. Are we gonna win this battle? We're gonna win it? Yeah, you're gonna win. Okay, let's go. Are we gonna win this battle? No, not now. After 5 months, then we will win. If we go now, we will lose. Okay. Let's wait 5 months. They know.
what we know is that we will end up with many more unemployed, and particularly also people in the grey economy, which are not counted for, who lose their jobs. So we will see definitively a lot of anger already now, but
Angry.
probably increase by the end of the year, because this crisis will be with us until we really have found a remedy. So we have to prepare for a more angry world. And
that's the point. We have to prepare for a more angry world. That's the point. I'm gonna leave this link in the description box so you can check it out for yourself, so you know what they're doing, and they're doing it on purpose, and they're very good at it too. You know, they search out iniquities with a diligent search. That's who they are, and that's what they are. Demons. So it says here, Psalms 64 and 6, they search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search at that too. Both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep. This whole chapter is for them. So, yeah. So now, going back to the scriptures, because I already saw I flew over the time, so sorry about that. This will be the last one. I'll just finish everything here, and I'm not gonna... I said I won't be interrupted, but I can't help it. I don't know. It don't go that way. It don't go how I plan, man. I'm telling you, man. It don't. I just keep motor mouthing, and then I'm off in another dimension before I catch myself. And then I gotta come back. Like, hey, get down here. Get down here. So it says here, Joshua chapter 15, verse 63. Which basically the Lord is teaching us war, so you need to teach your children, you know, and don't tell them out there to go and fight. I ain't saying that. Just teach them certain things, and teach them slowly but surely, and once they can comprehend, not to basically snitch themselves out, because if you teach your children racist shit, they will say it. So when they're young, teach them scriptural things and stories and all these type of things, because that's how Esau catches them. He teach him the stories, but the racism is right there in the classroom. He doesn't even have to tackle it. They're doing it for him. We have to train our children once they have age so that they can't snitch themselves. Basically, they now know not to step on themselves, like step on, like kick against the pricks. Yeah, don't say anything. Keep it for yourself and be smart with your mind, with the things that you know. Use them in due season. Don't use them all the time. Use them in a correct season. Just be wise as a serpent, harmless as a dove, and don't let them know that you know. That you can't teach a child that 3 year, 4 year, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can't really teach them that because they're gonna say something. You catch them when they're about 12, and then they're gonna start thinking like, oh shit, don't do that. Don't say that. You know, that's about the time. But then it's kind of fucked up because now he has 12 years of backlog compared to the shit that he has been taught. That's why you need to teach him stories and all these type of things, and good and right and wrong and stuff like that. You need to teach him that also in the midst of Esau his crapaloni, you know. So okay, Genesis 27. Okay, cool cat. Let me just get away from that. Now it says here, Joshua chapter 15 verse 63. It shows you that as for the Jebusites, the inhabitants of Jerusalem, the children of Judah could not drive them out, but the Jebusites dwell with the children of Judah at Jerusalem unto this day. So it says here 21, Judges 1 and 21. And the children of Benjamin did not drive the Jebusites that inhabited Jerusalem, did not drive out the Jebusites that inhabited Jerusalem, but the Jebusites dwelt with the children of Benjamin in Jerusalem unto this day. So you might think like, well, is this a mistake? No, because you had Judah and Benjamin living in the same region, in the same city. Top of the city was Benjamin, and south, so north is Benjamin, south was Judah, right? Right, so it says here, and the house of Joseph, Judges chapter 1 verse 22, and the house of Joseph, they also went up against Bethel, and the Lord was with them, and the house of Joseph sent to discreet Bethel, which means descry, which means catch sight of. Hey, what the hell? Catch sight of is describe, publish, and I think I have it here somewhere, which means to spy out, basically to catch sight of, to see, make out, glimpse, sight,
descry,
to check it out, basically to spy Bethel. Now the name of the city before was Luz. Bethel used to be Luz, and the spies, as you can see here, this word, right? Because they went out there to spy, and the spies saw a man come forth out of the city, and they said unto him, show us, we pray thee, the entrance into the city, and we will show thee mercy. And when he showed them the entrance into the city, they smote the city with the edge of the sword. That was really good hidden entrance. But they let go the man and all his family. Same thing they did with Rahab, if I'm correct, the harlot Rahab. And she dwelt in the midst of the Israelites also with her family. So it says, and the man went into the land of the Hittites and built a city. And he called the name thereof Luz, which is the name thereof unto this day. Neither did Manasseh drive out the inhabitants of Beth Shean and her towns. And if you look up this word, it says daughters. Let me see here for Judges 1:27, if I'm correct. If it's not this one, then it's the other one. Judges 1:27. Judges 1:27. Her towns, right? No, wait. And her towns. Hebrew 13:23. Daughters. So what are towns called? You have a major town here, but every little town that springs off of it are daughters. These are the daughter cities of this. Let's say this major city is letter A. This is a daughter of A. This is a daughter of A. This is a daughter of A. And of course, so forth and so forth. Because they model after the big city most of the time. And her towns, nor Ta'anach and her towns, nor the inhabitants of Dur and her towns and her daughters, nor the inhabitants of Iblim and her towns, nor the inhabitants of Megiddo and her towns, but the Canaanites would dwell in the land. Yeah, because we didn't kick them out the land. because our people were stubborn, and Mosai left them also. He did that on purpose, as you can see here. Judges chapter 2, verse 20. And the anger of the Lord was hot against Israel, and he said, because that this people had transgressed my covenant, which I commanded their fathers, and have not hearkened unto my voice, I also will not henceforth drive out any from before them the nations which Joshua left when he died, that through them I may prove Israel. I'm going to test them, right? Whether they will keep the way of the Lord to walk therein, as their fathers did keep it or not. That's why we are in the midst of these people, because the Lord wants to see, are you going to join forces with them, you bitch ass nigga? Huh? You going to join forces with them? Did you know the things that they did to your ancestors, you little bitch ass nigga? They used to fuck you, like breaking and shit like that. You still going to like them? You still going to respect that shit, man? You going to go up in their families and shit? Like, going to make babies with them, you dumb ass nigga? Huh? You gonna make them come up in your family, make babies with your daughters, you little nigga? Eh? Therefore the Lord left those nations without driving them out hastily, neither delivered he them into the hand of Joshua. Judges 3:1. Now these are the nations which Yahweh left to prove Israel by them, even as many as had not known all the wars of Canaan. Only that this is the reason. Only that why did he leave them? Only that the generation of the children of Israel might know, to teach them war, at the least such as before knew nothing thereof. And then he names the names and stuff like that. And they were to prove Israel by them, to know whether they would hearken unto the commandments of Yahweh, which he commanded their fathers by the hand of Moses. Verse 6, sorry. And they took their daughters to be their wives, and gave their daughters to their sons, and served their gods. And the children of Israel did evil in the sight of the Lord, and forgot Yahweh their power, and served Balaam and the groves. Therefore the anger of the Lord was hot against Israel, and he sold them into the hand of Cushan-Rethaim, king of Mesopotamia, of that region over there, land between waters. He was the land. That's the land of Shinar, by the way. Right. And the children of Israel served this name 8 years as slaves, all of us. Why? Because we did this. Yeah. So going back to over Judges chapter 1 verse. Okay, this is what we did. But the Canaanites dwell in that land. Manasseh didn't kick them out neither. And the Benjamites couldn't kick them out, and the Judites couldn't kick them out. Sorry, they did not kick them out. They didn't. Later on we had wars and we couldn't, because it's like this. We couldn't win. It's like this. Joshua chapter 7 verse 11. Israel had sinned, and they have, because 36 of us died. They were scared. They was like, hey, what happened? How did we lose from them? How? Right? So Joshua chapter 7 verse 11. Israel had sinned, and they have also transgressed my covenant which I commanded them. For they have even taken of the accursed thing, and have also stolen. Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not touch no accursed thing. In the chapter before this, he was explaining, don't do that. Joshua was telling them, don't do it. And they still did it. And dissembled also. And they have put it even among their own stuff. Therefore, 36 men of our people died. Therefore, the children of Israel could not stand before their enemies, but turned their backs before their enemies, because they were accursed. Neither will I be with you any more, except ye destroy the accursed from among you. And who was that? That was Achan. His sons and his daughter died, not his wife. She probably wasn't a part of it. It's not explained why his sons and his daughter died, because, But I would think that they might be a part of it. I don't know. It doesn't say. But I do know that his wife is not there, so therefore, she had nothing to do with anything. Or else she would be killed too, right? Ananias and Sapphira, right? she was lying too. Well, she died. Also, along with her husband, because they both was demons. They both got killed. Right. So, yeah. So we couldn't beat them because we had sin amongst us. right? And if you read the book of Joshua 24, it will show you that some of the Israelites still had other gods in the midst of us. After all that the Most High was showing them in their eyes, in their minds, with that they have seen, that they have heard, close by, they still had other gods in the midst of them. Anyway, so it says here, 24, and the spies saw, no, wait. Oh yes, but 28, Judges 1:28, and it came to pass when Israel was strong that they put the Canaanites to tribute and did not utterly drive them out, and they still didn't kick them out. They put them to tribute, meaning they wanted to make them pay money. You want to live in the land? Pay me. That was more important than kicking them out. They were supposed to kick them out. But anyway, neither did Ephraim drive out the Canaanites that dwelt in Gezer, which is here. Here. Because we had power over this whole region. Because Ephraim was there in Gezer. You can measure this, Jebus, which is Jebus here, and then Gezer is here, where Ephraim was. Jericho was here until Benjamin, until here somewhere, so, sorry, here, which you can see here. And then Ephraim was here, around here or something. Right, so it says dwelt in Gezer, but the Canaanites dwelt in Gezer among them. So all the tribes, we was mingling with these people, man. They probably had a lot of beautiful women, and we were so friendly, we gave our daughters to them, their sons. So yeah, and then their children, along with your daughters, would come and live with you, for example, and other way around. But then the children would come back to you like, Grandpa, da 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 da. Yeah, that's what the verse 30. Neither did Zebulun drive out the inhabitants of Kithon, nor the inhabitants of Nahalul, but the Canaanites dwell among them and became tributors. So they made them pay. Again, they made them pay. But we wasn't supposed to do that. We were supposed to kick them out. But we didn't. Hey. Neither did Asher drive out the inhabitants of Akko, nor the inhabitants of Zidon, nor of Alab, nor of Achshib, nor of Helba, nor of Afhik, nor of Rehob. Right, so Asher didn't do it too. 32. But the Asherites dwelt among the Canaanites. That's even worse. Not the Canaanites dwelt among the Asherites among the Canaanites, the inhabitants of the land. They were the inhabitants of the land, for they did not drive them out, which we were supposed to. But we didn't. Right. So it says here, did not drive them out. Neither did Naphtali drive out the inhabitants of Beth Shemesh, nor the inhabitants of Beth Thana. Yeah. But he dwelt among the Canaanites. Oh, him too. He was dwelling among them, not them dwelling among us. Right? Among the Canaanites. The inhabitants of the land, because they were the inhabitants of the land, and not us. We just lived there. Basically, it seems as, that's why in the next chapter, the Lord killed the shit out of us. Because we started to worship their gods. And he was testing us. He did that on purpose to a certain degree. To see, like, are they going to follow them? I just want to see. And of course, the Lord knows what we're going to do. He knows us better than we know ourselves. Esau knows us better than we know ourselves. That's why he has all these stupid programs that are catered to Jake, because he knows. He does study. What do you think he does with all his trillions? He doesn't make babies with women. He spends his money on tests trying to basically make sure that you die, or that he knows you better so that he can kill you better. Yep. Nevertheless, the inhabitants of Beth Shemesh and of Bethanath became tributors unto them. So, if you became tributors unto them, nevertheless, eventually, after we became strong, we still didn't kick them out, which is what we were supposed to do. But we didn't. Okay. You see how stubborn our people are? But it doesn't matter, man. And the Lord is going to have... It does matter, actually. I don't like it. But hey, it happened, and it's still happening until this day. But the Lord will have mercy on us, because we're stupid, and He knows that. But don't be too stupid, because the scripture says that be not overly wicked and be not overly righteous. Don't be too righteous, man. That's not a good thing. You're going to destroy yourself. And don't be overly wicked, because you're going to destroy yourself then too. Because you might say like, well, we're all adulterers anyway. I mean, like, I'm an adulterer. Everybody, so I might as well just have sex with that guy's girlfriend. It doesn't matter. We're all adulterers. I mean, we're all going to be forgiven, right? Except the sin for blasphemy, right? So I can just sleep with his wife, right? Yeah, you being overly wicked. Just because she's not a virgin and all that there doesn't mean that now you could just have sex with her because she's an adulterer anyway. No, man. Certain guys do think like that, man. I remember that the elder apostle also, I saw this, I know about this. You see it. I see African pastors and stuff like that. They're real smooth looking, you know what I'm saying? And then they be catching bitches, man, with the scriptures, man. I'm not making this up. They literally catching bitches with scriptures. Really. They fishing for females. Funny as hell. But yeah. I mean, like, I don't know. People be doing stuff like that. Catching script. But the elder apostles was also saying Israelite guys. They used to catch a lot of girls with these scriptures. They got breakdowns and stuff like that. Then they want to impress the girl. And then they, they break down scriptures and stuff like that. Oh, you're so smart. Let me take these panties off. Because, I want a smart pee-pee in me. Well, yeah. Stuff like that. And that's the truth. They're doing it done to this day, 2024. 29 August? Yeah, 29 August. Until this day, they do it. Going back thousands of years ago. 34, Judges 1:34. And the Amorites forced the children of Dan into the mountain. They was probably doing stuff where what they couldn't win, because if you sin against the Lord, you're not going to win a fight as a nation. So the inhabitants of Dan, they got forced away. Right? So it says, and the Amorites forced the children of Dan into the mountain, for they would not suffer them to come down to the valley. They forced they ran you the fuck out. But our people, they not ran them the fuck out. They kept them there and, well, give me the money, instead of kicking them out. Anyway. But the Amorites would dwell in Mount Heres in Aijalon, which is, I saw that right here. Aijalon, and in Shalbim. Shalbim. Okay, must be another map then. When it's zoomed in, most likely. No, it's not here. Right, let me see here. Yeah, it must be another map then. Anyway, I hope you get the picture, because it's here, and then it must be here somewhere in the land of Dan. Somewhere here. Right. Yet the hand of the house of Joseph prevailed, so that they became tributors. So basically, Joseph took care of that. Joseph took care of that. Which is Ephraim and Manasseh. That's the house of Joseph. Just like how you have the house of David, those are the house of David, like David himself, like his family. That's the house of David. And the house of Joseph are Manasseh and Ephraim. So 36, Judges 1:36. And the coast of the Amorites was from the going up to Akrabim. I thought of Akraba from Aladdin. Akraba. Aladdin. Akraba. Well, Akraba. I always said Akraba. Because, I haven't seen this cartoon since 1992, so forgive me if I fuck up the names. I'm kidding you, dead serious. I don't watch this. Oh, wait a minute. I think I watched it one time, maybe like in 2000. What is it again? I don't know anymore. Somewhere in 2000, and then I watched the movie with Will Smith also. Yeah. But anyway, I thought it was Aqaba. So it says here, and the coast of the Amorites was from, oh yeah, I already read that, from Akrabim, from the rock and upwards. So where was that? That was then therefore, so they was on the coasts. So they was there right here. Here. Basically here, the East Coast. But later on, they kept on living in these lands, and then later on they started to fight against us, and then we lost. Then we got kicked out the land. But yeah, and therefore you have Judges chapter 2, and then we left them in the midst of us in Judges 1, and then in Judges 2 you will see that our people started to, they started to serve Baal and Ashtaroth, for they forsook the Lord. Why? Because they had them in the midst of us, and therefore the Lord said, damn, I always forget this scripture, boy. 12:26 is it? I think it is. Yeah, I found it. This is the first time I got it. Now it says here, Proverbs chapter, normally I have to Google it. I really don't know where it is. Proverbs chapter 12 verse 26. The righteous is more excellent than his neighbor, but the way of the wicked seduceth them. They probably had beautiful things, man. I mean, like a lot of our people, when they see this, man, when they see stuff like this, man, they stripping. They're not only tripping, they stripping. They taking their clothes off, bending over, and what the fuck happens to them just for this.
One favor, please don't let Adam in the pool.
Just for this. Me personally, I like actually looking at houses like this. I actually like it. It's kind of pretty. I have another one, but I clicked it away already. I can show you if you want to. Wait, let me see. Right, which is this one. I actually like it because I look at it and I'm like, man, that's how I would want my lands to be in the kingdom Yaharatazah. I love the greenery and I love the privacy that it's all protected. I love this kind of scenery, man. I don't know why. I just think, well, I do know why, because it's green and it's beautiful. I don't know. I don't like this one over here. It looks filthy. This one looks clean, like it looks green. This one looks gray. I'll often say this like heap of trash. Oh shit, wait. Not trans. Trash. Heap of trash. Right, I saw it here. This one. And then you have city buildings. City. Let me see something. I know. Poverty line. South America. Poverty line, South America. Here. Housing views. Here. See? It looked like trash. Yeah, here. That's what I'm looking for. Here. Look like trash. Here, with the greenery, you can see what they're doing. Of course, these are the Caucasus-looking motherfuckers. And the Edomites themselves. And here are the rest of the people, the natives and the so-called blacks. But this is South Africa, by the way. This is South Africa. But they have that in Latin America too. You have these ones living there. I ain't got no problem with that. They live just like us, so I ain't got no problem with them. But you have the other ones that don't like you. And if you look at her facial features, she's not gonna look Caucasus. She looks Caucasus from here. But if you look at her face, you will see like, oh, it's a native. It's a native mixed with the Edomite. That is not well favored in the other eyes of the other if you go of the other Latin people. But like I said, the higher you get in the politics, those are Edomites. And those are the ones that have the most beautiful houses and stuff like that. South America, rich and famous. Oh, I think I saw it right there. Here, this is what they do. So they have all these places, but you have more beautiful places, and then they separate them like with a line, and then you have all these cardboard box houses look alike like things, like this. You have 15 houses or something like that, just looking all fucked up. Sorry. It's looking all messed up and stuff, but let me see how long. Oh shit, I'm supposed to done. Okay, so yeah, this looks like trash, and then therefore it looks to me like no, where is it? Like this. It looks like this to me. This trash. So these houses. That's why I don't like that. This part over here. I want to see more green, and once we get that power, we're gonna have these type of things in our lands. So it's all a matter of time. But anyway, I like looking at stuff like this. It makes me think of how we're going to have things compared to what Esau, compared to what the Most High gave Esau to have, like these type of things and stuff like that. All dope, but our people would sell they would sell their soul for places like this, and that's just wrong. Let's just wait until we get this fair and square. That we gonna knuckle up, and we gonna take it from them. Not in America, because America is gonna be flattened. We're gonna go to other places outside of America, Europe, maybe South America, and of course, let me see where. Maybe Canada. I don't know, but I do know that North America, will be exterminated from off of the face of the earth and off of the face of existence itself. And that land will only be inhabited by animals forevermore. And then we will have these places. Can you imagine how many clothing I could put here? It's gonna be great. We're gonna have things like this. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be dope. And this guy too. He also. But this looks dead. Like these trees look dead. I don't know. The other place is actually more beautiful in the beginning. You know, but anyway, this is all going to be destroyed, so I'm not lusting after this. I'm thinking to myself, like, man, I can't wait for our people to live here. See, me, I don't want to live here alone anyway. I want to have all our people living like this. This is what I want for the nation of Jacob. That's what I would like. You know, I don't know. I wouldn't want to be here alone in the midst of cave monkeys and you know, Asiatic people and stuff like that. I don't want to be around them motherfuckers. Fuck them. I would rather be around my own, you know, so. Right. So, yeah, they don't want me around them neither. So, only if you're rich, then they're friends with you. then that's your friends. They're friendly. But like I often say, not all of them, because in the midst of these, where I am right now, you know, a lot of people just say hello and stuff like that. I say hello back. I'm, you know, chilling. But not everybody likes me. I get them looks sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Females, for example. Yeah. If you stay away from them, they're very angry. I wouldn't know why. I'm thinking to myself, like, you don't like me anyway. That's one. Second, there's about 15 other guys that are trying to talk to you. Why do you need my extra mouth or my extra eyes to basically feast upon you? No, it's not for my feasting. It's for yours, because I'm not going to have sex with you anyway. I bet your ass. Are you going to bend over? No, you ain't. You just want to have the thought of me trying to make you bend over. That's what make you get up at night so you can sleep good in the night. Get up in the morning so you could sleep good in the night. Nice dreams. You know? Because, I got another one today. He was lusting after me, man. Did you see his eyes? Ooh, he was so fixated on my belly. I was like, I was even getting moist just off of his looks. And then I'm gonna give my booty to my boyfriends, you know, and let them know that I can get another man if I feel like it. Like, get the fuck out of here, man. I ain't staring at you. I know your ass. You're not gonna want it anyway. You don't need me. You got a dildo. You can use that. You don't need me. Shit. I can't stay on long, like 5 hours with. You see these webcam girls, they straight up 5 hours, 3 hours, and stuff like that every day. I can't do that. I ain't got batteries. What's wrong with that? If you're young, you can do a little bit thing, but hey, you know, that's not how life is supposed to be right now in this situation that we are right now. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to focus on Yahweh Basham Yahweh Shai, finna get that superpower, and then I'm coming to get you. Well, not in America, but you know, because this is going to be flattened with nuclear fire. So I'm definitely not going to try and take over your houses over there. That's just stupid. But you have other places. Let me see. In whatever, man. Let me see. Ukraine? Nah. Okay. You have okay. You actually do have Ukrainian landscape, beautiful landscape over there. You do have it like this. You do have pretty landscape over there. Can you imagine just dropping houses here left and right and just here? But of course, keeping it forestly populated. I mean, like this. That's what I would like. Covering, you know, places like this. Ukraine has beautiful places. So I'm not knocking that place. But the people over there I don't like. Not all of them, of course. Because a few are cool, you know. Like in every nation, a few Edomites are cool with me. You know. A few of them are cool. Some of them even know that I teach. And they don't really, they know, they understand, like, yeah, I know. You're just fighting for your own people, man. I understand that. You know what I'm saying? So, and some of them don't like it. They don't like it at all. But I don't care about them. Once that time comes, I'm coming for you. The Lord said I'm coming for you. So I'm waiting. Isaiah 41:12. Thou shalt seek them and shalt not find them, even them that contended with thee. They that war against thee shall be as nothing, as a thing of naught. You won't be nothing once that time comes, man, because the Lord is going to hold my right hand. You know what I'm saying? Walk me like a little child across the zebra path where the dangerous cars are. You know? This one. Zebra path. Zebra path. This one. Where the dangerous cars are. You can get killed. Just walk in here. You can get killed. But the Lord got your right hand. So nothing going to happen. It's like this. It's going to be like... I fucking hate that name, boy. It's going to be like this, man. Oh, no. What the... What the... Yo, see what I mean, man? Yeah, this one. Right. At the trailer. Yeah. You crossing the street, right? And then the Lord got your right hand. And then this is going to happen, you know what I'm saying? The Lord is going to step in. And that's going to happen to the car. Well, in this case, it's a train. Choo-choo. But it's all good because the Lord, once you cross that zebra path, you on a path of near death, because death is here. No, boy. Because death is here. It's here. It's possible, right? It's possible. So don't think it ain't possible. A lot of people died on these type of things. So this is the world that we're walking across. But the Lord is holding our hands, so we ain't got to worry. You can close your eyes, walk this, the planet Earth. I'm close my eyes, walk the planet Earth, because the Lord got me. Especially in that time, He's gonna get me physically. Now He's protecting us spiritually, in the physical. Let me say it different. He's protecting us physically in the spiritual form. Later on, He's gonna protect us physically in the physical form. Meaning, we're gonna fight tanks. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna fight all these things. Dr. Manhattan versus tank. Yeah, man. We're gonna do stuff like that. Yeah. And it's gonna be dope. And every heathen nation that be talking tough, you're not gonna laugh that day. You ain't gonna be laughing in that day. It's not gonna be funny no more. Once that time comes. So with that, I'm gonna say shalom. Am I done? Yeah, I think I'm done. Yeah. So with that, I'm gonna say shalom.